welcome to the experience. Yeah.
What's in the box?
It's time for What's in the Box. We got all the regular folks here. All my good friends. Miss Jenna's behind the scenes to pull the books for you and make sure they go into the piles the way they're supposed to. Hannah's actually here doing orders.
Yep.
So she's in the house. And then Max, who occasionally you see in the sliver in the spot over there as he walks back and forth over and over again. Oh my gosh, Scoutmaster P is here.
Yay.
You'll be happy tonight. I think you'll be very happy tonight. Okay, so I'll give you a little story about what's coming up tonight. I've got some random coolness that I continue to pull out of that Tomball collection. No comics from that, just cool things. And also I've got Impossible Jones way ahead of release date. This is the Comic Book Shopping Network variant that I just pulled out of boxes today. I was going to do a whole Scout show, but as the entire 3 boxes I got were all one book, I'm going to pare that down, and we'll have another one which is more Scout related. But we also have this really awesome collection of trade paperbacks that I bought. They're single owner stuff, and a lot of it is Kickstarter exclusives and things that were signed personally or rare in other ways. Perfect. Perfect. Excellent. For anybody that's brand new to our fun, shipping is very inexpensive. Most of the stuff's going to be trade paperbacks today, so this is going to be kind of differently. This is for comic books. So just know that we only charge a media rate. It's a really rare day if we send a bill for more than $10 for shipping. That's if it's like, short boxes or long boxes worth, which might happen tonight, honestly. We do our invoicing on Wednesdays. This is the first day of the week. So you can make big fat piles between now and next Wednesday, and they all invoice together. You need Post-its that say sold to Brainy on those. Hey, I already are on this stuff right here. Yeah, I should put that they're signed to Brainy because he totally has claimed all of my signs. Brainy's a good friend of mine that owns Enjoy Comics out in Southern California, and he's awesome in Northridge. All right, so we're going to get started, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have any questions, let me know. I've got some fun stuff on the board that I'm going to go through really fast. At some point, there's probably going to be a creator that pops on, and I'll kind of like pivot to the stuff that's there so that I can actually talk to them about it. Thank you guys, everybody, for liking and sharing throughout the show. Those little hearts and thumbs up make our production team very happy because it kind of like helps the bosses know we're doing good.
You should get T-shirts with the signs.
Brandon, that would be boss.
I feel like Brandon should give us our first question, though.
That's really a great idea. So tonight we're playing a game. The game is what, Jenna?
Your favorite 90s, or not 90s, your favorite Saturday morning like cartoon or TV show you would watch. Like Care Bears or like whatever it is. Like,
are we doing trivia from them?
Yes,
or?
Okay. Give us like a little like hint of whatever it is.
There you go. So if anybody that wants to start, your favorite Saturday morning cartoon of any era, just a quiz. And we'll do our normal fun stuff about that while we're playing along. All right, this is an actual, I know you're thinking to yourself, that's just boring, but this is an actual exclusive limited edition print of a Ripclaw. It's been like in this thing since the 90s, and it's a Silvestri art piece. So that's Silvestri doing this one. These online are like $20 objects. This one's just $15. In this collection, there were a great many very rare things that are very interesting. This is a empty pack of cards called Rocket Ship XM. And it was made in the 80s. It says, if you would like to a complete set of RXM cards, send us $8 or send 50 cents for our 28-page comic book and gum card catalog. And it has an address. I'm pretty sure that it's no longer any good. But this one's $5 just as a collectible item if you like pack things. I just think it looks cool, although slightly phallic. All right, this one. So I've got lots of people that come on all the time and say, "You got any Crow stuff?" And I still haven't found any Crow in this collection, but I did find this bad boy. This one is North Star presents James O'Barr, creator of the Crow, and it has a special sneak peek preview of Oblivion, the comic book event of 1995. This one is $10 for cool James O'Barr, not Crow stuff, and it has a foily cover there. It's all right. I am roughly a 8-year-old boy inside, so I will make funny jokes about that stuff.
Did my computer just try to autocorrect favorite?
Maybe. Oh, to OU?
Yes.
Well, but that's the way it's going to be.
That's OUR.
It's a movie starring Lloyd Bridges. Ah!
Huh.
That's why. Thanks, JD. Knowing the cool stuff. Game this week. So it's preview about your favorite. See, you did spell it the British way. Saturday morning.
Wait, no,
show.
that's how you spell it, though.
No.
What?
That's the British way. It's
It
okay.
is the British way.
But it's still correct.
I'll tell you
It's
why
still-
later.
All right. For people that want to collect really rare stuff, this stuff largely went onto people's windows. This is like a window cling for Superman Doomsday. It says on sale here. This one's $15. Unused.
That's so cool looking.
Mm-hmm. Let me get put it that way.
It's so shiny. There's shiny parts.
Johnny Day says all day comic, which I know he's going to translate into what he means. Real Americans spell it favorite. That's right.
That hurts my brain.
All right, now I'm going to blow you guys' mind about this other weird stuff that was in this collection that's amazing. Rare stuff. All right, you can tell this is a fossil watch, right? This is literally a sundial watch. I know what you're thinking. There's a real watch underneath that, right? No, it's just a sundial. So you're going to have to learn how to use a sundial if you use this watch. I will show you its condition. It looks like it may be worn a couple times because it has a little bit of scratch on the back. It needs new batteries because it's been in this box since 1990. But everything else about it looks new. Doesn't have any, it's not a beater. Really good collectible watch.
There's Jen over here with the weird stuff today.
I know, I like weird stuff.
I like it.
Where can I? Oh, it's because I'm. No, that's right. Can't let me around a box. All right, so that one's $75 if you want to have a collectible. If you collect watches, that's an amazing collectible. All right, this one's probably going to blow your mind. This is so rare. You will have to put batteries in it to find out what's going on with it. It looks great. It doesn't look like it has anything wrong with it. It looks like a new watch. This one's a Nintendo Zelda.
That's so cool.
So you can play Zelda. There's a little bit of rub on that front. You can see it, those two little lines on the thing. Make sure it's not just.
Used to do those instead of before your phone had games.
Yeah, there's a little. Yeah. There you go.
Sit at
It just has
DMV
those
on your.
little scratches.
I sit at DMV playing on your watch.
There's a bunch of these listed at like $130 without the little
Wristband?
So I'm just going to do $100 on this one. It's a good present. I know what everyone's thinking. This is a watch show. And this one, there was like literally I got to the bottom of a box and there were a bunch of watches in it. So it's like, okay. We're going to do some graphic novels coming up next. This appears to be a Spawn watch from 1990. Did it have a date on it? It's a pretty rare watch. It's called Starlight brand. It looks brand new. There's no wear on the band at all. And if you go and look right now online, it's a $100 watch. So I'm going to put $75 on it. That's all my watches. That's all the weird, crazy stuff. Now it's time for crazy graphic novel time. Oh no, I've got one more thing up here that's crazy. I'm so sorry. All right, I cannot find these online at all. This is Dungeons and Dragons from 91. They are these print sets that are almost vinyl. This one's signed. I didn't even see that they were signed. Let me see if the set's signed. No, just the first one signed. I'll show you what all of them look like. There's what the second print looks like. They're almost a little bit vinyl-y because they've got definite vinyl texture to them.
So pretty.
More for fans of D&D. Kind of count out how many cool prints there are in here.
So pretty.
Yeah. Mermaid and a flying ship. So it looks like there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, looks like 7 prints. And they are in their original portfolios. I'm going to do them for 20. I can't find any sales on them. There's nothing listed now, and there's no historical sales, so who knows if that's the best deal in the century or not. So right there.
So pretty.
All right. It's time.
Trade paperback theater.
We'll trade paperback theater.
I feel like that should be like our own, like if you're, well, that needs to be our own show. Like,
no!
1 hour trade paperback theater.
No!
Yes. Once a week for an hour, all you do is talk about trades.
No!
Why?
Trade paperback theater bumps moved. Oh, well.
Saturdays.
Well, we'll have to ask for it back in a respectful way for next time. All right, so you're not going to have to hear trade paperback theater every time that I do a trade paperback. So here you go.
Press F to pay respects.
What is it? How do I push F? What happens when you push F? Does everything explode? Hey, Matt.
It's a meme. Yeah.
Oh. All right. I'm not that smart. Let's go. This is the Sakai project. Someone is fired. Me, probably.
Oh.
Artists celebrate 30 years of Usagi Yojimbo. By the way, this was owned by someone that works in the comic book industry. Okay, I can't tell you who. I'm not going to tell you who. Some of them are personalized in size, so I'll show this to you. But these are pretty special things. This is a personal collection of somebody.
Was it you, Miss Jen?
It was not me.
Oh.
No, someone higher up than me for sure. I'm going to see if this one has any autographs or signatures or anything in it. No, it's just a regular old cool book. So this one's really neat. So this one, there were a bunch of artists that got together and drew Usagi as a tribute.
Fun.
Yeah, as a tribute to Stan. So there's a bunch of people in the industry making really pretty art. So if you like art books, there's a bunch of cool stuff.
So pretty.
I mean, there's Jeff Keane. I think they asked everybody. There's amazing stuff in here. It's so pretty.
That back though.
Mm-hmm. All right, so this one is a $29 cover price book, and I'm just going to do it for just $20. $20 for the Sakai project. Save yourself some money. Oh, there's a lot of these that are not going to fit the right way because they are heavy books. Okay. Sure. Hey, Eddie, welcome. All right, this is Dark Days. This is a Ben Templesmith project. And Steve Niles. It is a cool slipcover book. This is the complete series. A very dark series. And there's nothing for me to read on it, which is also, everybody knows what Dark Days is anyway. It's from IDW. And get this. This one is $100 slipcase. It says so on the bottom. I'm going to do for $50.
Miss Jen's crazy today.
Mm-hmm. I want to get people some rare stuff for their coffee tables.
Darn it.
I'm so afraid I'm going to like knock this down.
Just hand it to me.
Oh, you like the Steve Niles?
Yes.
Sure. So you're going to have to put the...
Sticker.
I'm going to give you the stickers of the thing because I'm going to
okay.
make up price because I just feel like doing makeup prices tonight.
Here's Miss Jenna's
Hey,
card.
V! What's going on? We got a big collection of trade paperbacks that we're going to give you guys really great deals on so you can have stuff to read at home that's amazing. Some of it's personalized, and I'll tell you if it is. This one is The Squitter. It's a book by Ben Templesmith. And I'm going to show you the art style. Maybe it has a description in front. I promise I am going to do trade paperback theater eventually whenever I find
Something
trade paperbacks with actual things on them. But I wanted to show you the art style in this book. This is very Ben Templesmithy.
Ben Templesmithy?
Mm-hmm. It's a real term. There you go. This is You Come With Me. So this is a really nice hardcover coffee table book for just $20. Squitter. Let's look at that one.
Stickers?
Stickers.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to move away from the hardcovers for just a second. All right. This one is an Image Comics book called The Red Diaries. And it says, it's got Marilyn Monroe on it. How the death of an actress led to the assassination of the President of the United States. It was a conspiracy of secrets, a conspiracy of murder. What was the connection between all these historical figures during the 1950s and 60s, and how could it possibly have any bearing now? The answer may surprise you, especially if you're an investigative team attempting to verify a story that an assassination states is the whole truth behind the decades of lies and deceit. Marilyn Monroe kept and wrote everything down in her red diary. When she died, the diary was missing. It wasn't destroyed, though, but rather continued by an assassin that loved her and used the diary as means to eventually revenge her death. This one is a book that is normally $17. I'm going to do that one for $10. Let's see if it's personalized. Nope, just like a book. It's called The Red Diaries. Kind of like real crime. Okay. This is one of my favorite stories, mostly because it's the dumbest conceit ever in the universe. This is Wanted by Mark Millar. Remember, this is the one that has the Loom of Doom in it. Cubicle-dwelling Wesley Gibson thought he was the same as everyone else. His life changes the day he discovers he's the son of the Killer, a member of an underground fraternity of supervillains who has secretly been running the world since 1986. Brought into the fraternity after his father is slain, Wesley comes to his own abilities as the new killer, and a veil is lifted from his eyes as he sees the world he never knew was there. In a world where all the superheroes are dead, Wesley joins the villains while trying to unravel the mystery of his father's murder. Haha, get it? Unravel. Wesley Gibson is a son, a killer, a hero, and wanted. This one is a $20 trade paperback for just $15.
Oh my gosh. Of unaliving people. Did you see last night's episode of What If?
No.
With zombies?
No.
Ah!
Not
Yeah,
yet.
Rickline's going to tell us about it next, though.
Not yet. I have not. Oh, is he doing the whole thing?
Yes.
Love it. Love it, love it. He is not a hero. Not. Anti of the heroes. Oh, here's another fun thing. If you guys like Batman, this is one called Renfield, A Tale of Madness. Okay, it says, in this haunting and sophisticated story, Renfield tells the tale of the bug-eating prophet of Bram Stoker's Dracula. Confined to an insane asylum, Renfield is a man who is slowly being consumed by madness because of the visions and voices that intrude upon his dreams and nightmares. The torment of possession by almost demonic forces and impassioned with the zeal of a religious fanatic, Renfield struggles to grasp the overwhelming need to serve the darkness against humanity. Written by Gary Reed, this one is a $20 book for $15. Let's see if I can get all of those put together. Oh, here's another awesome Gary Reed joint. This one is called The Raven Chronicles. Curious Case of Raven Incorporated. Unique team of operatives under the auspices of the mysterious organization of Raven Incorporated brought together to investigate any and all cases of paranormal activity. Formed of both skeptics and believers alike, the team is often called by standard authorities when cases prove to be too bizarre, too unusual, or just plain unsolvable. Covering the entire spectrum of the unknown, from the supernatural to the dark side of man, Raven Incorporated searches for answers in areas most people refuse to acknowledge exist. Its Mission Impossible meets the X-Files. This is a $22 book for $15.
What was that A word you said?
Auspices.
I don't know that word.
Guises.
Ah.
The guises, I guess.
English is hard.
It is. I try to make sense of it myself. All right, take all this treasure down.
How am I able to post so well? Great question. I don't know either. I think I come along and I'm like, I don't know an English word for this. Let's change it to something else.
Yes. Divine or prophetic token. Ah, fancy word.
Thank you, JD. Your best boy. I don't care what anybody says.
Oh, everyone should try for this one. This one is an award-winning book called Upgrade Soul. When I was reading it, I went and connected with them, with Ezra, and said that he was totally going to win some giant awards. And I'm sure I feel like he did. Okay, so listen to this. It says, for their 45th anniversary, Hank and Molly Nonar undergo an experimental rejuvenation procedure, Upgrade Cell. But the results are not at all what they'd hoped. Severely disfigured, but intellectually and physically superior duplicates of themselves. Can the original Hank and Molly coexist in the same world as their clones? It's like super creepy, this very, very good book. This one is a $20 book I'm going to do for $15. The bot is alive.
Is he now?
Maybe copy. Return to 78% operation. Oh, he needs some more hearts and stuff.
Yo, we need to give him the hearts and the lights.
He had to look up a big word. Now I need some help.
But I can only give you one like on YouTube. I'm sorry. Which I've already
That's
done.
why I have my phone open, because I can just go pew, 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 pew. All right, this one is a cool book. This one has the feeling of something that was printed for, what do they call it? Small
Words?
press. Oh, this is another cool Gary Reed. One like to give to my network. This is Sin Eternal, Return to Dante's Inferno. It's a reimagination of the immortal classic, Dante's Inferno, as a man is sent to hell to examine the various torments and punishments that sinners of earth are forced to face each moment of eternity. So it's got a bunch of guest artists and writers. There you go, guest artists. And this one is a $15 book, so just $10.
Nobody buys that upgrade, so I'm going to take it home and read it tonight.
So good.
I liked and shared. That should be a good for like 5% power boost.
Mm-hmm.
I liked and shared too.
All right. Everyone should own a copy of this. This is Saga hardcover, book 1, Fiona Staples. It's normally a $50 book. I'm going to do this one for just $30. I don't need to tell you what Saga's about, do I?
Yes.
I do.
I'm sure there's somebody who
like
doesn't
Romeo and Juliet, but in space, and way better.
It's been on hiatus for a hot minute, huh?
Yeah, they keep on. They were supposed to come back after 1 year, and it's now been 3 or 4.
Since 2017 or 2018?
2018.
Because that was after Harvey.
And I'm not the set. I'm not the set. I'm
Yes.
not the set.
You have plenty of time to reread it before it all comes back.
All right, here's something awesome. This is the self-published Touching Evil Beardo comics from Dan Doherty. This is before Touching Evil went to SourcePoint Press. So this might be the copy that he sent to say, please consider us.
Shiny.
So here you go. This is Touching Evil, The Curse Escapes. And this follows Ada Mansfield, an extraordinary woman with an extraordinary curse. She can kill anyone she touches if they're evil. So this one is a $25 book. I'm going to do for $13.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the sound effect that Sean's trying to make, it's a whooshaka.
What you
got? Yes. Every time Touching Evil comes in, I always think, touching me, touching you.
This one's got something in the middle of it. Yeah, this has got a poster for something else that they're pitching.
Touching Evil for Matt Main's, please.
Touching Evil. I think I said 13 on that. Okay. This is All the Growing Things by Jen Myers. I don't know if you guys follow Jen Myers online. This one says, many pitfalls can be encountered while gardening. Poor soil, drought, neighborhood cats, and of course, weird things that you find burrowing through the ground, which are always surprising and perplexing no matter how experienced a gardener you might be. Taken a step further, many pitfalls can be encountered in life, and one of the most devastating can be the thoughts and memories that you thought you buried all and covered up, which inevitably always burrow their ways back to the surface. All the Growing Things is about these pitfalls. Occasionally, it's about cats, but only occasionally.
Oh my God, JD, that's perfect.
This is a self-published book by Jen Myers. I'm going to do 10 because it has no price point on it.
Okay. Evil Caroline. Ba, ba, ba. Or is it stab, stab, stab? I'm not sure yet.
I don't know either. Here is another. Oh, this is an alternate trade paperback. Alternative trade paperbacks are hard to find. This is Hoodlum Under the Thumb. In a world where demons have all the power and humans are second-class citizens, only a young girl has the courage to stand up to the city's ruling class. Raleigh Brennan steals magic from rich demons and gives to poor humans. With the help of her mechanized ape-like guardian, John, and the demon priest Arnie, Riley will square off against Regent Stieg and his demon army with the fate of the human race in the balance. This one is a $10 book, so $5.
You were given a question, Miss Jen. How do the self-publishers getting into your store?
How are the self-publishers getting into my store? They are sending me links to their Kickstarters that have retailer options to them.
Or through the front door.
Or walk in.
Yeah,
some of them walk
we've
in.
had quite a few people
We've
walk
had
in.
a lot
Like,
more
hey,
people
I
do that,
made
honestly.
this. I made this for my kids, so can I bring it? We're like, yeah, bring us more. We sell
Some
them
are
all.
local.
Yeah.
And mostly just pestering me a lot.
Russell G for Hoodlum.
Pester me a lot. Send me
$5
stuff and say Miss Jen, Miss Jen, Miss Jen. That works pretty good.
It's my
And
favorite.
if you show me interior artwork or give me a pitch for what the book is, and I just don't think it's a good match, then I might not take it in. But it's
rare.
only me
That's
knowing
really
my
rare.
own public and what they will or won't buy.
Yeah.
And I can tell you superhero books that are independently made don't do well here. I don't know why. It is the truth.
But all those other independent books.
Anything
Ew.
else? Perfect. All right, this is If, another Alterna trade paperback. If, noun, something that is not certain, or something that could either happen or not happen. This one is a $15 trade for $7.50. Can't draw. You send videos doing funny dances. Would I stack that in your store? If you can help me figure out how to do it, yes. All right. I hope somebody has always been wanting to hunt down this omnibus. This is the new X-Men omnibus, which is really heavy. So heavy. This is the Grant Morrison run. I don't even know if there's been any other runs of it. This is a $125 omnibus that I'm going to do for $75, which is halfsies. Halfsies. I can't put it up on that top row. It's going to knock it over. I'm going to put it down here. Put the F. There. Put the F there. Okay. Lloyd and the Bear, Travels and Tribulations. Oh, wait, no. I'm not going to do this one yet. Let's have a break. We're going to do a quick break and come right back. I'll see you in a second.
Today's comics market is ripe with new titles by creators who are determined to get their books into your hands. My name is Henri Compen. For the last decade, I've been making and selling my own creator-owned comics and dealing as a collector in live sales. My signature series, Yi Sun Shin, is the book that cannot be defeated in battle and has over 250,000 copies in print. Now I'm taking comics to the next level and laying the groundwork for my fellow creators to get their voices heard so they can connect directly with you. This is your chance to engage live with top comic book talent and get your comics signed without having to wait in long lines or pay any fees. But remember, we only have a limited amount of their books in stock, so always remember to call it as you see it.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com to find a store near you.
Welcome back. This is What's in the Box.
What's in the box?
We're currently going through a collection of What's in the Box stuff. Yeah. From a big old trade paperback collection that I just bought. We just opened it up today, and there's part of this we still haven't gone through. We don't know what's in it, so still definitely What's in the Box material. By the way, just a reminder, this is not a dating site, and it's, even if you want to date robots like me.
Although this is kind of adorable, and I'm having so much fun reading this.
It is pretty funny.
I love it.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Oh, and what else? Do like and share and subscribe if you can. We love that very much, and suggest other people that might want to come and join us for this crazy stuff. Beep boop. Okay, good. Good to know. Beep boop. Dating sites.
Sorry, it's just other people talking on other things, doing other stuff, and it's adorable.
Everyone's being silly today. Super silly. Does anyone have any favorite cartoons that they had growing up? If you don't want to do a trivia for me, you can just mention which one's the coolest one in the universe that you love so much.
Christian, what was your favorite Saturday morning cartoon?
I don't know. We used to we used to get up in the morning and get a giant Tupperware bowl and get an entire box of, usually for me it was Lucky Charms. And we pour the whole thing in the bowl and milk, glug, 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 glug. And then we'd sit in front of the TV and watch cartoons for like 3 hours and eat it. And then you drink the pink milk or whatever color it was at the end, right? Everyone else, right? Right? Yeah. So I would have to say all of the stuff that I watched in a row. But let me see what my recollection is. I really love Hong Kong Phooey.
Yes.
Miss Hong Kong Phooey a lot.
How did I forget about Hong Kong Phooey?
I don't know. And I like Zan and Jaina from the Justice League, but they called it something else. I can't remember what it was called back then. Oh, Tom and Jerry. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. This one is Two Sisters. It's a huge, Super Friends. Thank you. This is a huge book, and this is still shrink wrapped. So brand new from Dark Horse. Super graphic novel by Matt Kent, which is all you really need to know. This one says, with the beauty and precision of an Enigma machine, Matt Kent takes readers deeper into the world of spies than ever before, telling an ambitious chronicle of espionage from ancient Rome to World War II. Two Sisters is at once a fanciful spy thriller full of codes, gadgets, and cyanide capsules, and the heartbreaking story of Elle and Anna, whose shared past and secrets return when Elle is recruited into His Majesty's Secret Service as a covert agent. This one is a hardcover that's normally a $28 book. So let's do this one for $15.
Tiny Toons and Animaniacs.
Yes. Look, you guys got some good ones.
Oh my
Wacky
goodness.
Races, Wonder Twins.
TMNT, Ghostbusters.
Wonder Twins.
Darkwing Duck.
I love the Wonder Twins, but I always used to get mad they made dumb stuff. They were the perfect thing that they needed to make for whatever they were doing.
Two Sisters for Brandon Left.
Brandon's going to take that.
At 15.
Yep.
Find the thing.
I'm kind of jealous. I was reading it and I was thinking to myself, man, I need that book. I'm about to go find another copy, I guess. It's fine by me. Thandar the Thunderian. Woo, and Space Ghost, Coast to Coast.
Oh, snap, yes. I remember when they did anime for a hot minute on Saturday morning.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be like Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z. But then they moved that to the middle of the night.
Oh, yeah.
Or it was like I would get off the bus from school, run in, and be like, the new Sailor Moon, the new Sailor Moon.
Yeah, Batman animated, Herculoids. Oh my gosh, yes.
Shoot.
Fun fact, I can do the voice of the Shmoo. You guys remember the Shmoo? Which is weirdly the same voice as Pikachu. Pikachu! 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 I don't know why he can't speak. And the other ones can, but oh well. Dragon Ball Z is also
Only
too.
Meowth can speak.
Meowth can, Lucario can speak into your brain.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of the legendaries you can.
Yeah.
But those are legendaries, but like the regular ones.
Yeah, I'll see if I can order more Two Sisters. So that seems like something we should have. Can you put it down on the to be ordered?
Yeah,
From
from
a copy
Dark
of this.
Horse.
Dark Horse seems like a steal
Yeah,
deal.
do you need to see it?
How about Saturday morning cartoon The Tick?
Brandon left them.
Lloyd and the Bear, Travels and Tribulations, looks like a really great self-published book. This one, join Lloyd and Bear as they journey through outer space, battling the evil Shoal and other wrongins. Collects the first 4 issues of their awesome adventures along with loads of extras. For fans of Calvin and Hobbes, we're going to do this one for $5 because there's not any price on it.
Mighty Ducks. The cartoons or the not cartoons?
Mm-hmm. Look at how cute it is. Cute, cute, cute. Where should I put this? Put that back. All right, I'm going to do the first of my super rare things tonight. It's so rare that there aren't any listed, and I apologize for the price point of it. It's just because there's sets. So this is a series of books. Let me start with the first one.
Number 1 would be a good start.
From a company called, what's it called? Easy Prey. It's a series called Scurry, where there's a mouse as the main character. And this is the whole set that's for 1, 2, and 3 for this, what do they call that?
Don't know.
Okay, I'm going to stop thinking about it. It's going to totally come to me. This is the number 1, and it says, a group of house mice struggle to survive a long and strange winter. The humans are gone. The sun is rarely seen, and a cold, dark rain befouls everything it touches. The mice, long dependent on humans for food, stubbornly cling to their old ways, looting the nearby abandoned houses for any scraps they can find. Once there was plenty to eat, but now the scavengers return empty-handed or not at all. Food is scarce, but danger is everywhere in the form of poison, traps, and worst of all, cats.
Yes.
Okay,
Cats.
so I'll show you what the art style looks in it so you can faint how cute it is. Oh, there's the cats. Oh, those cats are scary looking. Look at that art.
Cats are scary.
Yeah, there's the mice. Get her.
Kind of reminds me of, what was that movie? Secret of Nim.
Yes. Love Secret of Nim. That's
The
another
second one was weird as all get up.
one. Okay, so there's the hardcover number 1 in its
Sleeves.
slipcase. It's a slipcase book. Here's the number 2 that fits into the number 3's slipcase. There's the number 3.
Wow.
It's still all sealed up. Okay, I don't know how much the slipcase should have been by itself, but the books are $35 books a piece. So that gets you to at least $100. So let's try for $60 to sell the whole set.
I'm in love
Has a whole thing
with the art on the back of the slipcase or the slip words.
Scary.
Like the other one where it's like the skull of the mouse, and you're like, ooh, that's a creepy skull. There it is. Yeah.
1, 2, and 3.
All right,
Brandon's going to take the Scurry set.
Yes.
Enjoy that. I might have to come over and read it.
I'm going to put the sticker on the plastic.
Some art.
Scurry set, you said 60, right?
Mm-hmm. The whole shebang. Ooh. Okay, here we go. This is an In the Dark horror anthology by Behemoth Press. And it's a numbered signed edition. This one's number 593 of 1100. It says, I want you to believe in things you cannot. Bram Stoker. So it looks like, let me see if I can figure out. It says rad. So it's probably Rachel Deering. I'm guessing that that's her initials. And this is really cool because it has fake ads on the inside, which is one of my favorite things ever.
I love them.
Yes, you should totally share it, Sean. You should.
I love what Brandon Luck said. He says, I think you made a mistake. Isn't Hoodlums the Space Cadets employee handbook?
Maybe. It could be. All right, so this is a huge book, the signed plated edition, and I've got 45 on this one. All right, Sean's going to open up right now his cool Astronomicon Twisted Haunted Hions, something of the Green Book. I can't remember the entire name of it.
Custom painted black bags, which, by the way, if you ruin that bag, I know where you sleep. It's in the room across the hall.
It's so close. All right. This is an advanced reader copy of Showtime at the Apollo. I'm guessing it's about Showtime at the Apollo. It, of course, won't have a price on it, but if you want an advanced copy of Showtime, that'll be $5.
Ship, you got me? So JD says he hears there are no cats in America.
What?
The streets are the pavement's made of cheese. I know that movie. Does anybody else know that movie?
Your mother smells of elderberries.
It was a good old classic. I think late 90s. Was it Disney? It was either Disney or Fox. I can't remember now.
Tell us what you got. Tell us what you got.
I know a guy. Well, Ship, I'll have to get back with you if he ends up ripping it in a way. He's probably trying to open it without ripping it now.
Well, it's actually a Ziploc bag, so it'd be hard to mess up. This is a book called Where is Home? It's an illustrative collective edited by Vanessa Stefanuk, and it comes with cool postcards. They're going to come with it. This is a Kickstarter version. Yep, this is the Kickstarter prize that you get out of it, and I would love to tell you what it's about.
Ooh, he got the Astronomicon exclusive cover, a CD, and a small art print card.
Nice. This is what it looks like. Looks like a bunch of people doing awesome work.
That's okay, Ship. I heard Kyle's voice when you said it. I know a guy.
Where is Home's going to be $5. It includes the Kickstarter stuff. All yours.
I can't wait to listen to the CD.
Hey, for my fans who love Archies, there's Archies, Volume 1. You got this one, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Says here's your VIP ticket to the rockin' debut of the Archies. Hop in the van tour along with our red-headed hero and his battle of friendship versus fame with a new special gang guests along the way. Follow Archie's guests to make his songwriting dreams a reality and see what happens when the rock and roll lifestyle starts affecting his relationships with his closest friends. This one is an $18 trade paperback. I'm going to do that one for $9. $9. Hannah's not tempted. She already has it. All right, this is a Boom Studios trade, Mech Cadet U. It's cool because this one's in development. You can't find any of the issues anywhere.
So it's super pointy?
It's a super pointy book.
Pointy book!
Every year, giant sentient robots from outer space come to Earth and bond forever with a brand new crop of cadets at Sky Corps Academy to help keep the planet safe. This year, instead of making a connection with a cadet, one of the mechs bonds with Stanford, a young kid working with his mom as a janitor at Sky Corps. Stanford has the opportunity of a lifetime, but he'll first have to earn the trust of his classmates if he's to defend the planet from the monstrous Sharg. This is from Greg Pak. Is a $15 book for $7.
Hannah's everywhere and nowhere.
She's Alpha and Omega.
Wherever there's joy in music, she's among you.
She's among us. This is true.
Mech Cadet for Russell G, please.
Or am I the imposter?
Oh no, I don't want to think about it. Some scaries now.
No, it's okay. I'm just reading Batman the Imposter right now, so.
Okay. All right, this one is a cool Action Lab book called The Consultant. It's a mature reader's title. It says, Marcus Greenberg has a very particular set of skills. As a former Navy SEAL, he does the dirty work of our nation's superheroes, keeping his clients out of the papers and off death row. With the help of his assistant Russell, a reformed, shape-shifting supervillain, Greenberg is the go-to guy for making super sins disappear. When the hero Spartan is arrested for murder, it sets off a chain of events that threaten not only Marcus's business model, but the lives of every super-powered hero in his Rolodex. This one is a $15 book, $7. Enjoy. Oh, snap. All right, this one is Mouse Guard, $11.52. You can start anywhere with Mouse Guard. It's about mice that are kind of like warriors, warrior knights. They're all amazing. They make you feel good inside. It says the forest is a dangerous place for any animal, especially when as small as a mouse. In the past, the mouse world endured a tyrannical weasel warlord until a noble band of mouse soldiers fought back. Ever since, Mouse Guard has defended the peace and prosperity of its kingdom. For generations, this league of scouts, weather watchers, trailblazers, and protectors has passed down its knowledge and skills. So this is what the art style looks like inside. It's also cool.
That's amazing.
I read a bunch of these aloud during hard COVID as a morning read for everybody. These are by David Peterson. It's a $19 book. I'll do them for $19 gives you $9. And we're going to take down the giant books that are on the bottom here. I think Jenna's taking that home to read.
I'm going to take this home and read it because that sounded amazing.
Mouse Guard. Yeah, it's real. It's one of those ones that's going to tug at your heartstrings.
You said this one was how much again this one?
What was the price on it? Oh, $9 I said. Sorry. I was trying to go back in my brain.
Right?
Oh my gosh, this is so heavy. Okay. All right, this is the giant slipcase version of Lock and Key. It is all of them. So it's not
out of order.
It's out of order. It's the end of the world. Let's fix it because it's going to make my OC go off.
Oh my gosh, and they've also got like the string for the bookmark.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool.
Okay, so it's 1 through 6. 6 is going to be the Alpha and Omega book. So there you go. It's the whole thing. Let's see. What does it say here? How about $40?
That sounds fair.
$40 for all of it. I'm afraid I'm going to break
One of
this
them's
thing.
upside down, and that's bugging me.
Well, let me fix that too.
Yes, please and thank you. It feels so satisfying to hold the Franklin and Ghost #1 that I got. Thank you, Space Cadets.
You're welcome. Now you've got the cool stuff.
Ooh, so heavy.
It's roughly 6, at least $100 for the books. If you bought them individually. Lock and Key goes to ship. $40.
$40. Oh my goodness.
Ugh. I need to go work out so badly. I can't even pick that up. Ah,
Well,
All
it
right.
is kind of like really slippery, so.
it's
Man.
true.
Oh.
Oh, I'm gonna power out our JB bot. He hasn't talked in a little bit, so I'm assuming he's powered down. Look at him some power. Neil Gaiman and Dave McKean do Signal to Noise. This is a very retired hardcover of this book. It is a collectible edition. This one is $40. Signal to Noise. Beast mode.
Question. Don't cross the boss. Go to church.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is my favorite page. Look at that. Signal to Noise is already claimed. I'm not going to mess it up. I just wanted to show everybody what this cool stuff is. If you can ever find any of these Dave McKean things, Neil Gaiman, everything is needed.
Sorry.
We're going to rename it Signal to Noise.
You said this is already priced. Yay.
It's priced for you.
For ship. No. Yes.
And I'm going to give you guys a really great deal on this one. This one is the soft cover version of Violent Cases, also by Neil Gaiman and Dave McKean. It's just $10. Just
Well,
$10
Gaiman's
for this.
one of those ones that I can just sit down and read whatever.
Mm-hmm. So, this is so cool. It says a narrator remembers his childhood encounters with an old osteopath who claims to have treated Al Capone. Gradually, the England of the 1960s and the Chicago of the 1920s begin to merge in a beautifully drawn and hauntingly written tale of memory and evil. Evil. Now I need to twirl my mustache. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Doc Holliday.
Oh,
Calm down
sorry.
there.
That goes to Ship. Ship likes the Gaiman. Ship, I'll show you this then. You don't get first right of refusal on it, but I should show it to you. I was waiting to do this, but I'm gonna show it. It may be the hardest to get set that I have ever had walk in the door, or in this case get shipped to me.
Oh my goodness. What is this?
In a world where you can get no Sandman hardcovers at all,
What?
this is the entire set.
I want to read it so bad.
So I'm going to sell this for $250, which if you go and look at it, that's saving you money for sure.
A lot of money.
They're gorgeous.
Oh
Now
my
the slip
gosh.
covers, you can see they've been put in shelves and stuff for a little while. So
Wow.
they're not minties.
Can we all just
They're
take
just
like
a
a
little
moment
dusty,
and
that's all.
admire that you were able to hold all three up without them slipping out of your hands?
Yeah.
Like mad props.
I feel like this needs to go like that. Oh, my OC is messed up.
Oh my goodness. And then the last one, you need to put the bookmark back.
Do I need to?
Yes.
I'm nosy. I just want to see if it
I
has
just don't
anything
want it
special in
to,
it.
well, because you don't want it to get separated.
I just love it because it actually has like
Oh, yeah.
the
Oh,
what
I
that's
wanna read it
called
so badly.
onion skin on the
Oh
inside.
my goodness. Right meow. Sean said somebody
So-
buy this.
so
Right
buy this.
meow.
Right now, right the heck now. Well, if it doesn't get sold right now, I'm gonna go put it on the shelf, and it's gonna get sold that way for sure. 'Cause I've
Don't
been
tempt
asked
me. I
about it.
have a bottle of scotch in front of me.
Oh, it's the scotch. Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm gonna put it down here on the floor because it will take this entire thing off the wall, no matter how well I've got it
Oh,
bolted.
yeah.
Yeah. Ah.
Oh, that one, it does have it all the way out.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You need to put it in. Put it in.
I'm beaksy.
That's what gets my OCD going. Because I've had so many times where those have been out and somebody like ripped it off thinking it was a string or something.
Oh
And I
no.
wanted to cry. Like seriously, I had a cousin who was like, "Oh, hey, this is coming off and rip," and I'm like, "Oh,
You guys thought nothing about spending $500 on books last week that were all toe up, and these are gorgeous. This is going to be something that'll be in your collection forever.
oh my gosh."
Okay. Now for something that's not $1 million.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I need a minute. That was
This is the complete Sticks and Bones, not just another girl meets dog story. Oh,
That's adorable.
So cute. Now with all of the words and pictures it says. This is what it looks like inside.
oh my gosh. You know what that reminds me of? So there was an old HBO show back in the 90s they had called Fairy Tales. Happily for every child. No, Happily Ever After Fairy Tales for Every Child, where they would take every story, like they did Red Riding Hood, but they did it from like in China.
Oh, funny.
And they did The Princess and the Pea, but it was based in Nigeria. So it's like, it was really cool the way they twisted these fairy tales. I can't help you, Ship, okay? I'm trying to stop myself.
It's like that's like the blind leading the blind. That's not gonna work.
I have to control myself, so I can't help you. I can barely save myself, because somebody save that guy.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, somebody's watching me.
So many.
All right, here, I'll save you and talk you into something that's amazing. This one's The Ghost, the Owl. I actually met the creators of this. The story goes that they were sitting near each other at a convention, and one of them had books about owls, and the other one had spooky books, and they were like, it'll be good. So we got together and made a really cool book. So this is how this was born. On a cool evening in the swamp, a figure appears dancing across the water. A human figure, but far from a human form. A ghost, a young girl spirit that seems to have lost its way. The Good Samaritan owl decides to help against the wishes of his animal brethren. What mysteries does the ghost girl hold? The secrets too, and what will happen when she and the owl unlock them together? I'm going to show you the art in this. It's just like every page is pure art.
There it is. I typed it out. So that way.
Yeah. So gorgeous. So anyway, this one is just a $10 book, so I'm going to do it for $5. It's a hardcover book for $5.
Pretty. There you go. Ship, get that one. Be amazed.
Be content.
Get that one.
Be content.
Focus on the next book. Focus.
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 Although those smell beautifully of leather, I will just say. All right,
Stop
this
it.
one is, Mr. Wolf's Class. This looks cute. This is a Scholastics graphics book. Let me see if this one's personalized by chance. Scholastic. Nope. All right, this one is a fun book you want to get for your youngins. This says, Mr. Wolf has just started teaching at Hazelwood Elementary. He wants the first day of school to go well, but he's got his hands full with his new class. Some of his students include Margot, who is new in town and is trying to make friends, Samson, who brought something special to school for show and tell, Aziza, who just wants everyone to be quiet and do their work, and Penny, who is very sleepy because she has a new baby brother at home, goes missing. This delightful new series captures the everyday and unexpected up and downs of a fourth-grade classroom, and it's adorable because it's animals. It's mammals!
Oh, and the other one I used to watch on Saturday mornings was Crash Box.
Oh, I've never heard that one.
So, yeah, I super loved it.
So that's a $19 book for $9.
It was like half claymation, half like every once in a while like hand-drawn animation, but it was mostly like just a bunch of robots in a box made out of clay.
Oh, no worries. All right, everybody, it's time for another break. Come back and I'll still blow your mind because I have another amazing set of books that's in this cool set of graphic novels for you. See you back in just a second.
Why am I waving?
To be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise of adventure, a promise of excitement, a promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds. A promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey, and behind every page there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop today. Visit comicshoplocator.com today.
everybody, and welcome back. This is What's in the Box?
What's in the box?
Where the answer is really cool graphic novels today. Super cool. I know that you guys are thinking to yourself, hey, Miss Jen, when am I going to see the second half of that really cool collection that you started last Monday on The Experience? And the answer is Monday on The Experience on our Mishmash show. You'll be seeing the other half of that collection, at least the stuff that's the really, really rare things. That's going to be the Fantastic Four and Avengers for sure. Maybe some X-Men in there. Those are really, really going to be high dollar books. So bring your big wallets for that one.
Bye, Hannah.
Bye, Miss Hannah. We'll see you next time.
Don't forget to catch the next show with all the spoilery goodness of the new one episode. Zombies!
The way you can always watch us and never ever miss any show is to subscribe on our YouTube channel because it's going to give you notifications. You can also subscribe on Facebook if you're watching from there or any of the other places you're watching from. It's a good idea maybe to do them at all so you'll never miss it, because when the show comes on, you'll get like this chimey thing that happens on your phone. You're like, ah! And then you can come on and decide if it's a show for you that week. And you can be like, I don't really need graphic novels. I'll come next time. And that's totally chill. I try to make it so every show isn't the same stuff. Then why would you want to come to all of them if they were all the exact same thing? And I try to make them not all super expensive. And I apologize that this one has ended up being that way.
Lies and slander.
Well, I had a lot of my local customers mad at me because I wasn't going to do the second half of that other stuff today. I was like, I have to sleep.
No.
I really need time to sleep.
What is the sleep you speak of?
All right. Our friend Dirk Manning, which I feel like I should have summoned him. Boom! Summon Dirk Manning. I've got a bunch of stuff from him. This one is the Nightmare World Omnibus, which you guys all know what awesomeness this stuff is. This one is a personalized one. It's remarked.
Signed by
him.
Picture.
And it's got a bat that he's drawn in there. I'm going to do this one because it's got a little bit of ding problems there. I'm going to do this one for a crazy price. Don't tell me what I did. It's for $35. It's normally a $70 book.
What are the middle and right big books on the top shelf sitting sideways?
Okay, middle is The Squitter. It's a Ben Templesmith book. That one is $20. My ship is going to tag him.
Nightmare World 4, Brandon Luck, please.
It's like it's gone now. I've got some more. Don't worry. I've got some mystery for you guys. That one is half C's of the cover price there, so $35. Mm-hmm. And the right big book. This is In the Dark. It's a horror anthology. It is also a numbered edition.
Oh.
That's permanent to the book. That's an inserted page that's numbered and signed. And this is the style of the book. I apologize if there could be nudity in part of this, but okay. So this one is $45 because this one's a retired, hard to get edition. Most everything else I'm doing, I'm marking way down, but these hard to get ones I'm trying to keep so I can put them up on our racks if they do not sell. Okay, here's your other chance to get on some awesome Dirk Manning. The number one for trade paperback of Mystery is personalized.
Squitter.
This is really scary.
And In the Dark for Brandon Luck.
Oh, he's going to he likes those big books that face sideways.
I'm running out of things. I need to grab more things.
Good luck. Okay, so that's the regular one. This one is all the hardcover editions for Tales of Mystery are the Kickstarter ones. So there's that.
JD, I still have that saved on my thing. He did the entire
Kickstarter
song.
3. You did the whole thing?
Yes, I have it. Well,
And this one is number 4, the regular. I'm going to make you a deal on all of it. The 5th one is coming out soon. Tales of Mystery. I'm going to give you the pitch for it. Let's see. Follow the journey of this enigmatic paranormal troubleshooter known only as Mr. Ree as he tries to survive and thrive in a post-rapture world, dispatching not only the demons that still lurk in the shadows, but also his own tortured soul. And when you read this first issue, you'll understand that tortured soul part. It's really his upbringing was pretty crazy. All right, so the books are really 17, whatever the Kickstarter was for the middle 2 books, and 22. So let's do $50 for all of it, which saves you something like $30.
So yeah, see, he did like the whole beginning of it.
Oh, he rewrote the whole
Yes,
thing?
He's like, oh my God, Becky, look at her book. It's so big. She looks like one of those con guys' girlfriends, but you know, who understands?
Who understands those comic guys? They only talk to her because she looks like a total cosplayer, okay? I mean, her book is just so big. Can't believe it's so huge. It's like out there. I mean, gross. Look, she's just so nerd. It goes on. It's really great.
Yes.
It's the first verse.
I almost want to like copy and post it, but I don't know because it's JD's. So I'm gonna let JD, you know, be JD.
Again, I am looking for someone to design a shirt for me. I will make the whole entire run of them. If someone will make a shirt, I don't know if the curve has graphics on it, just words is fine. She likes big books. It's good. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. All right. I take care of it. I will post it up right now.
Oh, it's gonna go. You guys, I'll tell you what. I will give you guys a big prize if you do a video of you doing this song. Just like wherever you're doing it, have like people do backup dancing that are your friends, or just do it by yourself. Have with your dog in the video, whatever. Send it to us. You can send it to me at ming4king@yahoo.com. The 4 is a 4. And I'll make sure I get it to the team, and we'll post it up, and I will give you a huge prize. What's the game tonight? We were talking about our favorite cartoons from when we were kids. A shirt that says she likes big books. That's right.
Hold on. It's being silly. It won't let me post it all from my phone, so I'll do it from my computer. Give me a sec. I'll be right there.
This is Neon Skies. This is from Rogue Comics, and I'm guessing it's also Kickstarter. In this world, humanity's dependence on technology has led them down a path of ignorance and darkness in search of a brighter tomorrow. But some still look to the neon skies for hope. This is a Neon Skies. I'll show you the art style. Really nice. Really nice. This one has no price point on it, so I'm going to say 10, and it's a hardcover. Neon Skies. Take down that one. Uh-oh, it's gone past my comments. Ming is king. I have a huge love for Ming the Merciless, so I'm a little bit stuck on Ming.
It's so much that I have to do it in 4 parts. Sorry, guys.
All right, I'm going to show you guys. We have 2 other really rare collections tonight, and this is one of them. I just wanted to let you see it. So this is Sin City 1 through 7, and they're the version of these books that actually make the image on the edge. Super hard to get. The cheapest set of these online is $165. I got it for a $150 for the whole set. You can stop trying to collect all the pieces.
And there it is. All of them. I'm about to move it over to.
I was searching for Flash Gordon because of Ming. Yeah. I will tell you that Flash Gordon is still kind of alive in people's brains. That it would be fun if someone was gonna think about continuing on or going back and redoing or whatever they want to do for Flash Gordon. I think that there's enough of us people that are fans. Baby's got book.
All right, now I'm gonna put it up on Facebook. Just give me a man, yeah.
Mr. Reed. Also, hi. All right, there's the $50 set of Reed.
Oh, okay.
Oh. All right, and that's all JD being awesome.
Yes. As soon as I get done with this, I'll post it over to the Facebook sites.
Love that. Read it. Read that hefty book. Baby got a book. All right. This is a part 1 and 2 of The Searchers by Clayton. And let's see. It says the descendants of literature's greatest heroes unite in order to save mankind's future. Sherlock Holmes 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, The Time Machine, Journey to the Center of the Earth, Invisible Man, Around the World in 80 Days, and The Island of Dr. Moreau. At the dawn of the 20th century, some of the best known and greatest literary adventurers from the likes of H.G. Wells, Jules Verne, Arthur Conan Doyle, Edgar Rice Burroughs, and H. Rider Haggard were created. All thought to be the work of pure fiction over the years by the public. However, Charles Fort, the famous collector of all things bizarre and supernatural, had discovered an ancient book that, when opened, manifests the ideas in one's mind into reality. And in the presence of these great writers, the world as we know it was forever changed. That's awesome. There are 2 books that are normally $15 a piece, so that's a $30 value. So $15 for the pair.
Okay, now I can post it on here. Haha!
It was just goofing 20 minutes. You're talented. You got the skills.
What if on Facebook let me post all of it instead of just parts?
I don't know.
Nope, I have to do it in parts.
All right, this one is something called Combat Jacks by McKenna, Eggleston, and Baruti, sorry. And it says, in 2012... This is okay. In 2012, Mark McKenna waxed nostalgic to his son Kyle about the golden age, a simpler age, of comics when EC made books like Weird Science and other imaginative, fun serials that appealed to readers in a more innocent era. His kitchen table reminiscences gave birth to this wild and woolly what-if saga of jack-o'-lantern-type aliens run amok in a futuristic world, tying the myth of the Headless Horseman to eastern seaboard farmers in the 50s, to space marines deployed 200 years in the future, as they all combat these killer gourds from outer space. So this guy got an alien popping out of his chest. What? Combat Jacks. The end begins. This is awesome looking. There's the jack-o'-lantern.
All right, it is up everywhere now.
There you go. I don't know anything about what this book is worth. It looks like a Kickstarter version of itself, so we'll say 15. 15 for killer jack-o'-lanterns. All right, let's find some more cool things.
Sorry, Dee. Because I had to post it in separate posts on both of them.
This isn't the same one, is it?
Let me see.
Did someone else miss the chance to get an upgrade soul? There are 2 copies in this box. That's hilarious. And another advanced reader of Showtime of the Apollo. All right, this is hilarious. This is called Rhinestone Ronin, Volume 1 by Mad Moose Comics. This is my favorite thing. The back end says, it has 2 quotes. One's from Derek Robertson, and that one says, insane and captivating. And the other one says, bugger off. Some guy.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So as far as I can tell, the main character looks like Elvis. And everything is trippy and has nudity in it. And it looks like he smokes. And there's dinosaurs and killer mechanical toys. And yep, it's all kinds of crazy. You can have it for $10.
Read that hefty book. Baby Gap book.
I got some hefty books. You guys want the last of our big hefty books? I'm going to show you these.
I want to get with you and take your picture.
Show you the ends first. See if you can figure them out.
No, Miss Jen, stop that.
I don't know. They all came in this box.
They're rude.
Okay, so these are I think they're called library editions of Hellboy.
Oh.
Volume 1, 2, and 3. See if there's anything special inside. No.
They are special.
They're special because they're giant books.
Because they're helpful.
They're definitely that. All right, so they're $50 a piece, but I'm going to do the whole set for $100. That gets you one of them for free.
Oh, ship, help me.
Now, see, it's fair. Don't show Jenna those.
Stop it. That's not fair, Michelle. That's been on my wish list for years.
Oh, no.
For years.
I apologize. I'm just going to put the volume 1 up here.
And I've got to save the money for the hand puppo, Miss Jen. You hurting.
I know.
Johnny Day called it.
Johnny Day takes it home.
Thank you, Johnny.
I love that I had it 1, 3, and 2. No one said anything.
I was trying not to look at them.
Oh,
I couldn't look directly at them.
there you go,
those
Day.
feel like nice. I don't want to put a sticker on that.
You can put it on there's a little on the back where it has the barcode. It's nice and glossy.
Said 100.
Oh yeah, you gotta have the big one, big set. Anything Mike Mignola in our store does not last.
No, it's partially my fault.
You keep selling it.
I keep buying it and selling it. Yes.
No, I thought I had both pieces of this in my box. I do. Okay. I'm gonna try to sell these together, but if someone wants me to split them up, I am happy with doing that. Oh, I like stickers.
You did the invoices here, right?
This collection is crazy, right?
So when I write the name, it usually means the whole set. Right, Johnny J. Let's find you a spot.
Okay. This is both part 1 and 2 of Art Spiegelman's Mouse, which retells the tale of Nazi Germany, but from the point of view of people as mice, to lessen the blow of the horrible things that happened then, without saying anything political. This was actual historical stuff, not as mice, of course, but this is what really happened. This is Mouse Part 1 and 2. Should be in everybody's collections at home. But if you don't have them yet, they are $15 a piece. So I'm going to do them for $15 for the pair.
I highly, highly, highly recommend these books because the histories that we're taught is so vastly different. My family escaped a concentration camp. And a lot of the stuff is really hard to explain to my nieces and nephews the way I was taught. And I gave them these books. And these are like just the perfect way to learn. Mm-hmm. And we have the big one with both of them in there too.
Yeah,
if you guys ever need to.
There you go, Johnny. Enjoy that.
I'm sorry, how much are these?
They're $15 for the pair.
Where is it?
All right, from my good friend Tom Zoller, warning label, the trade paperback. Danielle has been cursed by an ex-boyfriend. And now whenever someone asks her out, they get a warning label about her. It's scared a few people off, but even the ones who wind up bailing when the list turns out to be true. Then she meets Jeff. Here is the list. Emotionally unavailable, self-opinionated, casually changes plans, puts job over relationship, not interested in spending time with your friends, hates kids, fear of commitment. All true things about her, I guess. This one, I feel bad for her. This is a $25 book for $13. Here we go. There we go. Warning label is great.
It is getting harder and harder to teach the family. All of my nieces and nephews know nothing.
They know nothing.
They know nothing. And then giving them this book is so much easier than all the other stuff to do.
Brandon, that's the same list his ex-husband gave him. I love you, Brandon. All right, this one is the book. The book. I'd love to tell you what the book is about because it doesn't say anything on the front. Let me see if it has anything. It says, in the beginning, there was a blank white page, and upon this page began a story. This page was followed by many more until story after story was told, and an entire book of tales was filled. So it looks like it's an anthology. That looks really great. Looks like maybe horror? Looks like horror to me. But great stuff.
I actually do need to get it.
All right, this one says it's a $30 book, so it must have been a Kickstarted book. That's expensive for a little one like this. So let's just do 15. 15. 15. 15. Oh, this one looked really cute. This one is Cosmic Fish. Cosmic Fish. This one says, one day ghosts began obtaining physical bodies. The consequences of this hadn't become clear until time revealed these ghosts as unpredictable creatures that imposed a danger to this world's natural inhabitants. Because of this, the planetary guardians deemed these monsters as enemies, forcing them into empty forests and caves until fate would run its course. This one is a $35 book, so I'm just going to do it for just 17. Cosmic Fish. Nice, big, thick book.
I really liked the way that we learned it on base in other countries. They would have actual survivors of things come in and talk about it.
Oh, look, and it's signed.
Ooh.
Personalized.
Come on, Crow.
Crow?
All I need from this collection is a first edition Crow. The ship set.
I know. I haven't looked in this other box. Who knows? You talking about the trade paperback Crow? You can never tell what's going to be in here. This one looks like fun. From Firelight Comics, Spiders and Stardust. It's a tribute to David Bowie. This one is a retired edition. It is $20. Really cool. Any fans of the Bowie? Okay, you can come down.
I did go to a major university, and they didn't teach it very well either. I mean, one of our professors was very passionate, but it was about other things.
All right, here we go. This one, I will tell you, is super sacrilegious, but probably meant to be that way for satire, not to be mean. This one's the Newest Testament presents the Bible too, and has, Jesus on a unicorn with laser beams shooting out of his eyes. So that'll tell you everything you need to know about this book. It is not for kids. This one is a $20 book, so it's going to be $10. More comes like keeps on skipping down.
Yeah.
Here we go. And here's another sacrilegious book. This is Joseph Smith in Space. Nearly 200 years after his death, his most notorious prophet has returned to face unspeakable darkness that threatens the very existence of the Mormon universe. There you go. The help of a talking space koala, a set of golden plates, and even Morgan Freeman, Joseph Smith is ready to take on an ancient threat that hasn't been seen since biblical times. I'm telling you, they will write anything. They will write anything. He's literally jumping the shark. $10 just to have. You should buy them both and frame them.
Nemo.
You should frame them both next to each other as a.
There was another one that I thought was great. What was it? Was it second? Oh gosh, it was like Superman and Jesus going on adventures.
Oh, that one's actually Second Chances is actually really good. Like it's a lighthearted book, but it's not making fun of either of them. It's just like.
But it's still like it was really funny to see.
That's Bruce, who says fish are friends, not food. Here he goes, Volume 1 of Shadow Man, Fear of the Dark. This is the Diggle Run. That sounds funny. A $10 book, $5.
That's my favorite series. That's my favorite hero. Sort of hero.
Kind of hero. Yeah, I think that counts. This one is a great set of books that was put together, stories that were put together called Reconstruction. It was to help raise money for Puerto Rico's putting back together and created a new superhero here. This one was normally a $20 book. I'm going to do that one for $5. Just because I already have one in the shop and I don't need another one. It would just be a duplicate. I feel like it's likely to be the rest of that series somewhere, so I'm going to try to
Fish
hold
off
that.
friends, not
Not
food.
food. All right, I'm going to go into this box. Get started on these. These are ones we could not find. These are ones that are so rare they're not on the internet. So we're just going to make prices up. This one's called Campaigners Presidential Death Match 2076 by Zero Press. Says the 2076 presidential debates have been replaced with a single event, no hold barred, hand-to-hand fight to the death. It's as beloved as the Super Bowl, the Olympics, and the 4th of July put together, at least as some. Kendra Franks is not a fan of the current electoral process. When a video of her speaking her mind goes viral, she unwittingly opens a Pandora's box of social unrest that could change the country or destroy her life. We'll do $10 for that fun thing.
Oh yes.
It was DC and Marvel to that point. Yeah.
Oh, he was talking about his Valiant book.
All right, this is
debut.
Bullet Gal. It's Not You, It's Me. The complete 12-issue collection by Andres Bergen. This one is just $10 also. Says teenage Gunsel aspiring hero Mitzi breezes into Europa with twin 9mm pistols blazing, only to be targeted for recruitment, assassination, and betrayal. Aces it in this loving homage to hard-boiled noir, detective stories, sci-fi, and pulp fiction. There you go. Bullet Gal, $10. All right, no takers for Sin City. All right, as it comes down from the board, offer will be $125, which saves a ton off of the $165 price online. Let's take these down. Boom. Oh, got them up here. This one is Volume 3 of Toronto Comics. That's normally a $20 book, and I'm going to say 10. Toronto, City of Swords and Sorcery, the post-apocalyptic wasteland. From condo supervillains to the zombies of Yorkville, from flirty skyscrapers to vampire pigs, this book is a love letter to the city of Toronto. If you love Toronto for $10, you can have this book.
Where's Kyle?
I know. And this is the last one I'll be able to fit before the break. This one is Night Pieces, a collector of short stories by Gary Reed and Friends. It's a Caliber Comics book for $5. It says, pulled from various sources over his career, writing for Caliber, Image, IDW, Transfusion, and others. These are standalone short tales. He's joined by popular comic artists to bring his tales of horror and suspense, oftentimes with a literary bent, to life. $5 for this awesome Night Pieces book that we could not find on the internet. We're just going by what original pricing was. All right, everybody, we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we're going to deep dive into the rest of these trade paperbacks for you guys. Get them into your collections. See you in a second. Everybody, and welcome back to our crazy trade paperback theater with no trade paperback theater thing. But we can say that this show is called What's in the Box? Cool collection that we got in, all trade paperbacks. I'm giving you guys a heck of a deal on them. After the show, they're going to go at full price out on the floor, so grab them up while you can. All right, next thing. I don't even have to tell you how hard these are to find right now. This is volume 1, 2, 3, and 4 of Why the Last Man for just $50, which is less than cover price, I think, for these. And the secondary market on these is insane right now.
There's one book in there that I have to get because I was pulling those books, but then because it's from Canada, I couldn't get the last 2 issues.
No.
So now I need you to just tell me how much I need to give you for it.
Is it one of the ones in here? I've been
Yes.
through everything except for this one. They haven't been in this box at all.
In this box.
Oh, you guys went through this one?
No, I
well,
need
that-
that book.
That went fast.
Yes.
Why Last Man? Just because. Johnny Day. $50 set. I also have another Neil Gaiman set. This is our book. This is with Charles Vest. This is Starlight. This is not going to break you. This is just a $20 book. Stardust. Hopefully you've seen the movie.
Yes, I love the movie.
So good.
It's so good.
So amazing. All right. And for people that love reading comic books that are, that shows are based on, this is Resident Alien. Welcome to Earth, Volume 1. Normally a $15 book, just $10.
Stardust.
There you go. Stardust is gone. You might as well if you're going to get all of the Neil Gaiman tonight.
Just sweep it through.
Sweep it all. Life, Death, and Sorcery, 100 Days in the Future. This is a Chapter House series. From somewhere deep within the Mount Pleasant Cemetery, there's a mysterious spirit that calls to Amelia Akar. Fortunately, she's going to run away from home anyway. Nothing has been the same since her best friend died, and Amelia knows all too well how cruel and insensitive the world can be, no matter how hard she tries to be good. The spirit calls, and Amelia follows, lured away on an adventure. That's when the excitement begins. Amelia is chased by a time-traveling sorcerer, meets a crystal-powered robot, faces off against the worst terror in the known universe, high school bullies, and of course, blah, 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 blah.
Doesn't matter, it's my book now. Wait,
Blank.
how much was it?
I didn't say. You just took it.
I did.
17. So, 9.
Okay. Yeah. Now I can have it all. Like I said, I was pulling this book, but then something happened with Chapter House where for some reason we couldn't get the last 2 issues.
Well, they're that one and the Feathers or whatever it is, they just seem to like come out once every whenever.
Yeah.
Or
So now I have the trade. Woo!
Sorry about that. That was like one of those desperation calls. Let her have it. Oh, look, scan there to sign up for the mailing list. We swear at some point we'll actually mail you something. But clearly we're not going to overmail you because we're bad at it. So if you just want to know the important things, sign up for the mailing list, please.
I'm in the middle of trying to rework all of that right now.
Yeah, we're working hard to make it easy for you guys to use. This is Umbrella Academy, Volume 1, something that we sold, no lie, like 2 full cases of when it was running the first time around. I don't know if you've seen the new promotional stuff, but looks awesome. Grab up this book. I can't discount it too much because it'll sell for full price if I just put it out there. It's an $18 book. Let's do it for $14.
Campaigners and Bullet Gal. Oh my gosh, I can't talk anymore either.
Campaigners. Well, I feel like you're watching it later than we're doing it.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with everything.
We'll do it. You should. You must be just like only getting to tune in every once in a while, Brandon. It's okay. We're good.
Oh goodness, we've got a whole stack of these prices.
All right, this is J. Michael Straczynski's Midnight Nation. He's currently doing the AWA Upshot book. What is it? It's not Redemption. It's the other R one. Man, I hate it when I can't think of it. It's the superhero one that starts out as a pandemic book. Resistance. Thank
AWA.
you.
Yes.
Yep.
There's Resistance something.
So he's the one that wrote that book. So if you like that or liking that, you might like this. This is a Top Cow book that he did called Midnight Nation. When homicide detective David Gray's soul is stolen by a mysterious supernatural entity known only as the Other Guy, he falls through the cracks of the world into the place in between, a shadow world populated by the lost, the uncared for, and the thrown away. To confront the entity and reclaim his soul, he must travel on foot from Los Angeles to New York, accompanied by Laurel, a beautiful and enigmatic woman who may be far more than she appears to be. Together they run a gauntlet of those determined to stop them, and along the way discover wonder, terror, beauty, danger, and an unexpected love. This one is a huge, thick $24 book for $12. You like that one? That's a good one? It looks like amazingness. It looks like amazingness. All right, Runestein Ronan's coming down. The Pair of the Searchers, Warning Label, Cosmic Fish, and Spiders and Stardust.
Okay, but I'm so sorry. What was the price on this one? Again.
10.
Thank you.
Those are ones we didn't know the prices on, so we shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Okay,
That was the
these
only
I'm
one
gonna
I
figure out
couldn't
if I've got
find.
more than one of them. How many Hustlers are in here? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Try to sell them
I
in
haven't seen that
sets.
box yet.
1, 2, 3. See if there's any more. I feel like they've got them all together when they've got sets. So, okay, we're good. Okay, this is Nailbiter. I've got volume 1, 2, and 3. I'll read you a little bit about Nailbiter. It says Buckaroo, Oregon has given birth to 16 of the vilest serial killers in the world. An obsessed FBI profiler investigating the town has suddenly gone missing, and now an NSA agent must work with a notorious serial killer, Edward Nailbiter Warren, to find his friend and solve the mystery of where do serial killers come from. Horribly twisty book series.
That was one of the series. I've actually read all of it, and I love how, like, in their universe, all serial killers come from one town. One town. We gotta find out why.
That's $40 worth of books. I'm gonna do for $25.
Love that series. I'm so glad it came back and then it ended again.
Okay, bud? Yeah. Oh, this looks so cute. All right, this one is a Grant Morrison, Sean Murphy book by DC Vertigo called Joe the Barbarian. He looks like a cute kid. He says, Joe Manson is no hero. He's just a 13-year-old kid with a pet rat named Jack. A mom who's trying hard to keep their family afloat. In a case of diabetes, it ensures an insulin coma is only a single missed meal away. He's got a notebook full of drawings, a room full of toys, a school full of bullies, and a house full of memories. He's no one special until tonight. On this particular evening, Joe is transported to an incredible world of danger and daring, one that's both strangely familiar and unlike anything he's ever seen. In this uncanny new world, the stairways, hallways, and doorways of his big dark house are mist-shrouded mountains, vast kingdoms, and forbidden gateways to parts unknown. While his toys and his pet are mighty warriors, and Joe is the dying boy, a long-awaited savior who can overthrow King Death and restore the light. This one is a $20 book, $10. Joe the Barbarian.
What does that picture remind me? I think Midnight Nation kind of reminds me of the one of the things that they did for Independence Day. Is that the picture I'm thinking of?
I understand what you mean.
Yeah. Like it's sitting there like racking my brain and I'm like, I can remember.
This is Kirk Lindo's Vampiris Luxura. It says, in order to keep her throne, Vampiris Luxura must battle the monster gangs that run the 5 boroughs of New York. This one I'm going to do for $10. Vampiris. It's a vampire.
Digging the front cover.
Vampire. Oh, we got 2 of those. Oh, snap. Yes. Ooh. This one's got a plastic on it because I'm sure that you're not supposed to open it. This is Carnal Confessions. Sorry, it's got a seal on it, and I'm not going to do it. So I'm not going to open this, but I'll read you the back. It says
on the Star Trek movie promotion.
Mhm.
Yes.
It says, set in the futuristic off-world authoritarian regime of the Dominion, Carnal Confessions follows a wayward journey of a woman hungry for control. An indulgent, power-seeking survivalist, Carnal Sin has never apologized for her appetites. An elaborate, world-jumping tale of interdimensional beings and transdimensional travel ominously shadows over her personal path of vindication and growth as she learns the price she's willing to pay to get what she wants. Navigating the fallout of her ambitions and beliefs, she endures in an account that is an unrepentant telling of the bad girl who stays bad. This one is a $20 book for $10.
Lux Vampire.
Lux is gone.
Russell G.
Russell G.
Sticker.
Everyone, I haven't heard from JD in a while. He must have powered down.
No.
Give him
JD.
some hearts and some thumbs up. That's right. Oh, I should have said it in a more sultry voice.
Oh, gee.
I'm not very good at it. I would just laugh. My husband gives me a hard time about it. It's like, can you make a sexy voice? I'm like, no, I cannot.
After dark.
That's
Carnal
great.
confessions.
All right, this one's signed on the front. It's called Scorn. Scorn. And it says, collected the first time in one volume, Scorn. On a quiet July night in Chicago, 19-year-old Michael Riggs witnesses the murder of his best friend at the hand of notorious gang leader Robert Torres. Michael becomes obsessed, and nothing can stop him on his vicious and bloody rampage of vigilante justice. That's kind of a cool art style, yeah?
Clear.
So this one is $10. I like painted stuff like this.
Yes.
That makes me very happy.
The combination pen and like paint is just it's so outstanding.
Sorry, I'm trying to find out if we have a whole set of this because this is awesome.
That's gonna make people go gaga.
Yeah.
Because all we hear is radio gaga, radio goo goo, radio
This is
gaga.
what the new one's based on. This book.
Yes.
Oh, this might be a full
Is
set.
it supposed to be, was it Fangasm? Is that the next?
Hero Gasm.
Herogasm, thank you.
I'm sure you guys can figure out what it is now. Oh man, I'm gonna keep this aside in case the rest of the series is down in this box because it has the back half of the series and not the front half. It looks like.
Come on, champ.
All right, this nightmare kills fascists. Don't Let Fear Divide Us, a new horror anthology in the tradition of creepy and eerie, reflecting on current world politics. This is from A Wave Blue World. It's a fairly recent book, $20 book for $10. I never finished this top row, did I?
No.
I can go and burn this
Well,
the
you
Bible
put
and the
the-
Justice stuff now.
You put the side stuff on there.
Oh,
and
that's
then
true. I did put the big gigantic
that's
stuff. You're right.
He has his own whole cubby hole at this point. I don't know if I should make him a second cubby hole.
I was right. I was right. There's more of these. Huh? Oh, there's two of the same volume. What? Help me. Okay. This is Brad Meltzer, Rag Morales, and Michael Blair in Identity Crisis. It's a DC Comics book that probably everybody understands. That one is an $18 book for $9. One of the very few comic stories to become both a commercial success and a critical favorite. Refined the universe of characters. There you go. It's mostly if you just have never gotten Identity Crisis. That's so funny. I have two of these books. That's funny. That's the second one of those. Second of those. Oh, good. We do have the other one. That's what I was waiting for. Okay. Is this one autographed? No. Okay, volume 2 of this is autographed, but the volume 1 is not. It's on the front. This is my friend Papoose, David Papoose, Spencer and Locke. Imagine a very adult version of Calvin and Hobbes. It's a police detective and his imaginary police detective friend that no one else can see.
Oh!
Like a Blue Panther kind of guy. That is Spencer and Locke. A lot of good. This one's awesome. His partner's imaginary, but the dangers are all real. This set is normally $15 each, so a $30 set. So $15 for the pair. Yeah, Way Blue World does. I haven't really bought into their stuff just because it is so much of it. They put out one book and then it becomes a trade.
It's like a nonstop.
Yeah, I feel like there's enough non-stop stuff out there already. So
I really enjoy nonstops, and I think it's because I just don't have the patience anymore for every month. Don't have it in me anymore.
I can see that. All right, this one is 100 Bullets by Brian Azzarello and Eduardo Rizzo. This one is normally a $25 book. I'm going to do it for $13. This one says, how far will you go for revenge? If you're given a chance at deadly retribution with a guarantee that the law could not touch you, would you take it? That's the opportunity that a man called Agent Graves provides in the form of a special briefcase containing an untraceable gun and 100 rounds of ammunition. To the damaged and downtrodden living in the fringes of society, the offer is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to even their scores. The story of a very bad marksman. Yeah, I hear you. So there you go. That one is a bargain. Okay. Since I can't find any of the other ones in here, I've got some Gem and the Holograms. I have volume 4. It's normally a $20 book. I'm going to do that one for $10. And I also have volume 3s for just $10. Weirdly, there's 2 of each. Yeah, the dark one. This one's got spot varnish.
Oh, I just want to like.
Who's taking it?
I bet it looks like button.
You'd read that book? Oh, A Story of a Very Bad Marksman. You would read that book specifically. I got that.
Just has to use a machine gun and everything. Right?
Mm-hmm.
No,
we've made it through all those books. That's awesome. We're good. We've already had Archie's. Here's one called Flintlock, Book 1, Adventures in the 18th Century by Steve Tanner. So if you like adventures happened in the 16th century, this one is normally a $10 book. It's going to be just $5. And I'll show you the art style. It's really awesome, black and white.
Not a lot of words, huh?
I mean, we got good art.
There it goes. Okay.
There's more artses. Shoot.
Hold
Darn it.
still already.
Hold still. I love it. No one wants the nail biter set. Joe and Carnal. I swear this pile of books is going to fall over on me.
Start a new pile.
Here's Neil Gaiman, Marvel, 1602. That one is a $20 book for $10. That's all you need to know, really.
Oh, for the love of Pete.
My bad.
Shoot. Bang.
Bang. Bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. Bowie Troll, which is a Red 5 book. Red 5's never even given me this one, so they must not have a bunch of them in their back room, otherwise they'd give them to me. In the fairy tale village of Haggadorn lurks Bowie Troll, a fuzzy little grump who wants to be big and scary, but is doomed to be cute and cuddly, and no help from his fairy godmother, employer, or barmaid best friend can change that. That's usually a $10 book for $5.
That's adorable.
I'd like to reveal a terrible secret.
Tell us.
You need more power. You do not care for Neil Gaiman. That's okay. He doesn't care for you either. It's okay.
Oh, the dance. Are you ready? So it goes, it goes, bang, 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 bang. That's how it goes.
That's it?
That's it. That's the whole thing.
All right. I feel like you could do anything. You could do anything and make a TikTok at this point.
Yes.
Ooh, here's a limited edition trade paperback called Sioux Falls. It's a Source Point Press.
He
foily
himself
book.
is a nice enough guy. Okay, that's better.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So this is an Indigenous Comic-Con exclusive called Sioux Falls. It is autographed on the inside. And we're going to do $20 on that rarity.
That's so pretty. So shiny.
And I have got volume 5, weirdly, of Rat Queens. Rat Queens is an awesome book by, I think it's Kurt Wiebe. Let's see if I got that right. I hate when I can't remember people's first names. Kurt Wiebe! Woo! Okay. The classical magic nothing. Having escaped the nefarious clutches of the insidious trickster Castawire, the Rat Queens return to the Palisade with piles of gold, and they're in the mood to party. There you go. This one is a $17 book for $8. I don't know. I don't want to take anything down now. All right, here's the last big thing. Oh, I've got some super rare ones too. I'm sorry. I got 8. No, I got 4 minutes. I can do it.
5 minutes, Miss Jo.
5 minutes. Let me see. I think this is like a half of a set here. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay. Here's your chance to knock out a big section of the boys trade paperbacks. Okay. It's volume 3, Good for the Soul. Volume 4, we got to go now. Volume 5, Hero-gasm, which is what the next season is going to be, I think, which is super graphic. Volume 6 is the Self-Preservation Society. 7 is The Innocents. 8 is Highland Laddie. 9 is The Big Ride. 10 is Butcher, Baker, and Candlestick Maker. 11 is Over the Hill with the Swords of 1,000 Men. And 12 is The Bloody Doors Off. Do for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to do them for $100, which is half off. That's half price. The Boys.
The boys.
Believe it or not, The Boys is actually more graphic in the book than it is in the show. I know it's hard for you to believe that.
The show ain't seen nothing.
Nope. All right, so these are some rare books that we got in. This one is Saint Germain, The Shadows Fall. This is another Gary Reed book. An immortal being who has died 1,000 deaths, Saint Germain has traversed the path of mankind for untold years with his companion Lilith. But Lilith's disappearance and the perils of the modern world direct him to undertake a new quest to surrender his immortality. This one is 35.
I get signed in the front.
And it is signed by Gary Reed. Beautiful black and white.
This one was a Kickstarter exclusive.
Yep, this is a Kickstarter exclusive blank cover of Curio, the anti-thematic anthology by This Is the Thing Comics. That one is 20. This is The Man Who Watched Batman, Volume 4, New Batman Adventures. An in-depth analysis of Batman, the animated series. That one's 12. Nice. Got some Sorrow Bear yarns from Toyberg. This one is a Source Point Press book now, but this was the original printing, I believe.
That's so adorable.
It says dismembered teddy bears are being found in the back alleys of this sweet city. It's up to our hero, rookie detective Ruxby Bear, and his partner, Officer Hasbro, to solve the string of murders, no matter how high and how far the clues take them. Sorrow Bear, Yarns from Toyberg, is a collection of 12 grisly crime yarns written in the style of good old film noir and set in the world of toys. That is what it looks like. I've got 2 copies of that book. Those are 18 apiece. Or I have the Source Point Press version of that if anyone wants those. Oh, and there's also volume 2 of the discussion of the animated series. That one's 16. Murder of Scarecrows, another good Gary Reed rare book. Let's see if it's signed. It is not. This one is a $30 book. It is rare retired. From the Dark Mist of Raven Crow, the mysterious figure of the Scarecrow owns the night, terrorizing the British soldiers who reign with a tight fist on a small seaport village. Set in the dramatic days before the American Revolution, a masked avenger seeks to maintain justice in the small town of Seaton. That one is
Isn't a murder like a group of crows, right? So it's like a play on words then. Yes?
It is, absolutely. This is Loki. This is the hardcover that collects Loki 1 through 4. I don't even know why this would be an expensive book. You know why it's an expensive book. This one is $30 and features all of the Lokis that you love.
Oh my gosh, we still have a minute and a half. What are
we have a whole minute. We're going to get everybody to like and share and subscribe. That would all be very lovely. There is a easy way to get to our mailing list sign up by just using that QR code. Thank you so much for being part of this show with me. Today has been a lot of fun. This is our Thursday night show. Tomorrow is Friday, and I have no shows, which is crazy. I know it's nuts.
Isn't it date night with your husband, though?
It is date night with my husband, but I do get to go pick up Rich Davis from the airport tomorrow night, and he's going to be part of our family. Won't let you subscribe. That's silly. That's silly, Brainy.
Is it because you were already subscribed?
Probably. And so tomorrow, on Saturday, if you wanted to tune into our show on the Comic Book Shopping Network, We're going to have opportunities to buy signed covers from him, some really rare books from him. And we are going to honor for our exclusive sets our 40% off sale that's going on during that day. So if we get done with talking to him live during that CBSN show, we're going to walk around and let you shop at 40% off of the show in the shop. So don't miss it. That show is from 8 to 10 p.m. Central Time on the Comic Book Shopping Network. Thank you so much, everyone that joined us. Thank you to Jenna for helping me behind the scenes.
Don't forget to stay for Dan Wickline's Squirrely's Zombies.
JD has been helping us out. You do need to stay for Dan Wickline's discussion of the last show of the What If with zombies.
Zombie.
Bye, y'all. See you later.